What's up, Jimmy? All right, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just checking out some of these things here. What I can add to the game. Let's check this out real quick. I feel like I already downloaded this. What's up, Nubs? Oh man, I have to create a team name? Oh, that's not gonna happen right now then. Never mind. Ooh, let's see. Just checking out what else I can add to the game and see if I want to add anything to it. Greenhouses. Ooh. Let's see here. All right, let's just play. Here we go. Loading, 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 loading. Pigs can eat nearly everything. Yes, they can. Hope a Canadian comes in here today because I just got 2 key date Canadian cents in my mail. 1923s. Plug my phone in. Here we go. Alright, what are we gonna do? that land. Let's go over here and check it out. Ramp that tractor off something. What's up, Dizzy? Do it here in a second. Let's do some landscaping first. So I just bought all this land here. What I want to do is turn it into, how do I do this again? Into a parking lot. What's up, Far North? I thought this was yesterday's. Nope, this one's today's. I just started. Alright, let's see here. Turn this into a parking lot so I can park all my equipment over here. Tis the goal. Do. Here we go. Dang it. hitting the wrong button. Dang it, stop it. There we go. All right. Now, what we're going to do is so you guys can actually see it. We're going to hit the time real quick. We're going to go make this guy sleep. It's 9 o'clock. We want 8 hours. Sleep. And we're back. Where you can watch the sunrise. And back. All right. What's up, Roy? This is called Farming Simulator 19. There we go. All right. Now we can go back. Dang it, get back in the tractor. Neon green eraser. Oh yeah, the sculpting. Actually, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go here. What was I just gonna go get? Tractor. What's up, Timothy Morrell? Green Acres is the place to be. I like the Challengers, but yeah. And then let's go to here. We have to get another cultivator. car is gonna go. I know. Just know it. See? If I would have went, would have ran into him. Oh yeah, I watched the space launch. That was really, really cool. There was 2 million people watching on YouTube alone. So I can only imagine how many people were watching around the world. Because it was also live on the SpaceX website. I mean, there was a lot of places it was live on. That's really cool. I like the technology now that Tesla came up with, that they can reuse those pieces instead of letting them just burn and drop into the ocean and have to recover them. Pretty cool. I wish we would have got to see the main engine land, but it lost communication like right when they started watching it. But, oh wow. Still really cool. Yeah. Well, the live stream's gonna be behind because of the latency settings. Like really what you guys are seeing right now is what, 10 seconds. I have it on low latency, so it's about 8 to 10 seconds after what I'm actually doing. But with no latency, you or with regular, it's like 30 seconds. And really though, that allows for me to to cancel the stream if something bad were to happen. They could, if something happened, they could easily stop the stream. Although I don't think they would, just like the Challenger accident and the Columbia and all that stuff. I don't think they actually would cancel it. I think they would let it play out because it's a part of history. But who knows? Did that keep going? Yes, it did. Alright, let's get the Challenger. Yeah, I remember when the last one, when it blew up. But I really would have thought that they would have just let it go, though. Instead of lost connection, I would have really thought they would have let this one go. But, oh well. I remember seeing that one, though, when it lost control and it fell off and blew up. Cool though. Something that you got to see and you'll never forget. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're just covering their own, which is a good idea. That would be really cool. Yeah, so Challenger happened in 86, and that's when I was born. So not everything good came out of 86, but most things good. American Silver Eagles, myself. Just saying. Roy Hathaway has a 5th grader in Catholic school in 86. Nice. Nice. I don't know if I would have liked to go to Catholic school, but not usually anybody's choice. I was crushed for months after the Challenger. Super excited. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty important time in history. I went to Houston when my girlfriend came here last year. I took her to Houston to the museum. It was pretty cool. She got to see all the wall of people that all the space crews and stuff, and then they had the ones, of course, that had passed away. Yeah, I can imagine, Roy. I can imagine. I've never heard anything like awesome about it. You know what I mean? I've heard people say, it was fine, it was whatever. But I've never heard anybody say, oh, it was awesome, it was great. My ex-brother-in-law went there, and yeah, he was kind of a tool, but oh, come on, don't hate it. There we go. How many different machines can you control at once? So I can only control one, but you can hire people. Like I have that one hired. I don't know the limit on how many you can hire. I'm pretty sure the limit is just however much money you have. But yeah, sometimes the AI doesn't do great driving anyways. My field is like a really weird shape, so they don't do really good driving these different shape fields. They do really good driving the square ones. And if something gets in their way, they just stop. It gives you a warning and it says something is in that person's way, and they just stop working. So I just try to have like one going. One or two. I mean, sometimes. Depends too. I can do contracts. Woo! I can do contracts. And I could have people doing those. Those are the easiest ones to have the workers do, because they're square fields. Get out of the way, you. Get out of the way. Nothing here for you. Watch Challenger launch live because of McAuliffe, the teacher. Oh. Yeah, I can imagine. Demolition Derby. Yeah, it's a really good thing that this is beginner mode, like the very basic mode of doing this. So there's no damage to the vehicles, which is actually kind of nice because I can go take my pickup and jump off a mountain and not do anything to it unless I go in the water. But yeah. I was going to record a coin video today. I run over a lot of stuff. Yes, I do. So you can turn on crop damage. Now you can only damage your crops. Now, like if I ran over somebody else's, it wouldn't damage them. But if I were to drive right through the middle of my field and I had crop damage on, can you head up north and cut my grass? Yeah. If I were to turn on crop damage and run across my own field, it would take out those lines wherever the tires were, and I would lose that money, of course, because I couldn't harvest it. But yeah, there's a game. So they have a farming simulator league, which I really want to get into because it's like 3 harvesters, a couple tractors, and you're going against a team of 3. And what you do is you have 10 minutes to harvest and bale as much as you can. I think it's like of a oat field or something. You have 10 minutes to do as much as you can, and you so if the 3 people on the other team were to jump in all 3 harvesters at one time, then they would automatically win. So if you jump in one harvester, that makes that harvester not available to the other team. So it helps you if you were to run faster than the other team or more efficiently. You all run at the same speed. But if you were to be more efficient and you got to that tractor first, then it would lock the other one for the other team. So it's a pretty cool concept. It makes it a competition instead of just driving around farming. But you have to sign up for it, and you have to create a team name. So I would have to find 2 other people to play. Now Kittle and I were talking about it. He said he might buy it on PC in order to play, and then we could play multiplayer too, which is pretty cool. So like he could be harvesting, I could be driving the trailer, or vice versa. Either way. Actually, that can't be good for it. Alright, let's go over here and let's park. Yeah, oh I know. I was on the phone with him after he got it. He could not stop. It was awesome. He was sending us videos and all that stuff of, I'm not trying to flex, but look what I got. And, you know, of course it was just amazing. Just amazing. That's pretty cool. I mean, like he said, if anybody would have had that chance, they would have taken it. You know, and of course you're going to. Why not? I would drain my life savings to get that, because I know it's just added assets. What's up, Alfred? Just 100% added assets. Especially in the old rolls, like, that guy had to have been collecting for a long time. I'm curious to see how much of it's 90s, how much of it's 40s. all that stuff. Wonder who that. Well, it's probably somebody that he knows. They go to the same bank and collect and all that, but who knows? Yeah, the Bills. The Bills were really cool. Like, that would be awesome to get some of those. But then again, I mean, so the red seals and blue seals are definitely cool. The silver certificates are kind of whatever, you know. It's still really cool to get at face value, of course. 100%. And of course, if some were in really, really good condition, that would be even better. Not mind having a roll, just, yeah. Yep, definitely. For sure. There might be some. Very well could be, especially since it was a collection. I can't wait till that video comes out. Come on, get straight here. Close enough. I doubt it was TJ. If it was TJ, he would have. I talked to him this morning on the phone. He would have said something. All I'm saying is, I'm kind of glad we're not all in the same area, because it would be like 4 or 5 people drawing from the same banks, and it would probably limit all of us. They'd probably be like, all right, guys, that's enough. But no, I don't think it was TJ. Oh, I know TJ would go after it 100%. He would. He would 100% go after it. Because he's got a collection, plus he does roll hunting, so he would. You'd be dumb not to. You would be definitely just dumb not to go after it. If you got the money to just spend on it and do it, yeah, no problem. Especially because you know, even if you didn't have the money, like me, if I didn't have the money, where it means like I don't have the disposable income to just buy it, I know I could buy it and sell it. Oh, it's not all 64s. I know that. We've already talked about it on the phone. It's not all 64s, but there is 64s. But I don't know the rest of the makeup of it. Won't have to buy any giveaways for a while. Well, not for the roll donations anyways. Either way, you won't have to do a lot for roll donations. But now if it's all like Kennedy's, and if there's no like Benjis or Walkers, he still would have to, you know, keep doing pickups on those, but you never know. I have a family friend that lives in Florida, and he saw my channel one day, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know you collected those." He's like, I got a bunch of $20 shotgun rolls. I'm gonna have to send you." I was like, "Oh, really? All right. Well, I mean, whatever you want to do." But I said, "But don't send me anything crazy valuable if you don't know the value of it." Well, yeah, of course. But I mean, what are the chances of you getting it? You know what I mean? If you're not in the same area as him, then, you know. Only collection duffs I get are nickels. Yeah. Speaking of, Alfred, I'm going to show you what I got today. Well, not what I got today. What I remembered that I had today. 1923 Canadian cent. Two of them. And those are the ones I think I messaged you about them a long time ago, about values. And I bought them off of Facebook. I think those are the ones I messaged you about a while ago. But I just remembered that I had them. So the video I'm going to record today is of my all-time fantasy coin, like dream coin that I've always wanted ever since I knew it existed. And usually the sets go for like $500. But this one, the guy didn't know what he had, and he had it for cheap. So I said, all right, cool. Mine it is. Wait, does this need lime? Nope. Doesn't need lime, we're good. So yeah, but that one, I'll probably do it today. Maybe take a break from this, and then restart a new stream later. What's up, Mike Turkey? Oh, you want a straw hat? There we go. I don't have overalls here. Actually, I do, but they're camouflage and they're insulated, so I'm definitely not wearing those. Yeehaw, he says. I need a like a piece of straw in my mouth. Piece of wheat. Well, Alfred, I got two 23s. You still have I still have a package I haven't sent to you. All right, let's see. Bring the semi over. Some of those ones you have coming from Kittle will help. Well, that's good. I know they probably will too, for me. I don't know how full my cent book is, but I know my nickel book's not bad actually, considering that I hardly ever get them, and I don't really buy them. You know, from what you and Ryan have sent me, that's about it of what I have. All right, let's get this guy parked in front of the driveway. What's up, Chadlin? Yes, I just did not too long ago. Maybe about 20 minutes ago. But I just bought some new land, and now I'm moving all my equipment over to the other side of the road. Bought all this right here. Yeah, Timothy Morrell. So there's a thing on here. It's called a government subsidy. I meant to do it like to get up to like maybe 1 million, you know, so I could have some good operating costs or some operating money. But you could increase the speed of the time here. So like when it's nighttime, you can increase the speed of the time, or if you want your crops to hurry up and be ready to harvest, you could increase the speed. But so the government subsidy, you make $100,000 per hour per sign, and I had like a yard full of signs, and I increased the speed and totally forgot, so it like boosted the money like really really quick. So this one's just kind of for me to play around in. But what I'm gonna do is when Kittle and I do the competition, however we decide to do it, we're going to start both fresh on a new farm. We're gonna start fresh and go from. I think you start with $100,000 or something. Yeah. Oh, I'm farming, but I just bought all this new land, so that's why I said I'm moving all my equipment across the road. Do you have to pay for the equipment you use? Yes, you do. So you have an option. You can lease it, or you could just buy it. All this stuff I have now is all bought. I don't think I have anything leased anymore. Paid for by the virtual government. You're right. Government subsidies. You are right. Let's start down here, though. Get this guy to work. What, this one right here? Or the one that I just dropped off? That was a big sprayer. So it's going to spray fertilizer on that field. But that one right there that I just dropped off, that's the pickup square bales. And then this one has herbicide in it, so it sprays weeds. So you plow, plant, water, harvest, or you don't have to water. You don't have to water. You just have to cultivate the field, which I'll show you on this field right here that I just got. You have to cultivate it. Where did I put the sprayer? Okay. We'll put the sprayer over here. All the other big stuff. So you have to cultivate it, spray it for fertilizer, and then once it starts growing, spray it for weeds, and then harvest. What's up, Jason? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Park my truck over here somewhere. Actually, you know what? No, we'll keep it by the house. Timothy, I grew up on a real farm, so yes. Yep. My family is a farming family. And he is out of spray, which is awesome. So one thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to go buy a bunch of spray, a bunch of fertilizer, all that stuff. Let me make sure what this is first. Good, that's herbicide. A bunch of that stuff, so that way I don't have to keep going back to the store to buy it. PC, yes. Unrealistic. I mean, unrealistic. It's realistic as a game can be. It's just a game. It's pretty realistic considering it's just a game. I mean, when you go from cultivating your crops to harvesting in the same afternoon, yeah, it's pretty unrealistic. You don't want to wait 90 days or 120 days for it to be ready to harvest. Am I playing unrealistic? Well, it's a video game, so yes. I'm not playing with the... I'm playing the beginner mode because this is like my 5th day playing it. And I'm also playing unrealistic because I have $167 million. And I'm about to run over this car, which is very unrealistic. Thanks, man. Oh, dang it. You know what I just did? Filled my tank with the wrong thing. What? Well, that lets me move all this to the other side. buy the other one. All right, Jason. See you later. What's up, Arthur Felipe? I don't know what you said, but cool. What's going on? From the U.S. Back to the regular hat. Alright, Timothy. Don't worry, I ain't going nowhere. He's fired. Get out of here. Oh man, screwing it all up. There we go. Back on the straight. What's up, Zarek? How's the real farm going? Yep, I see that. I saw that notification. Picking weeds out of the garden. You know, I used to get paid to pick weeds when I was a kid. That was one of my jobs for my great uncle. And one day he just came out there and said, "You know what? We're done with the garden. I'm not doing it anymore." I was like, "I really don't mind doing it though. Like, I really don't mind doing the work." He's like, "Nah." He's like, "I'm just not gonna plant anything anymore." Okay. All he really did was like flowers, anyways, but he didn't really do fruits and vegetables or anything. But I used to love doing it. I had a garden last year. Get the kids after it. Yep. You can do what my mom used to do. You give me a penny for every weed I picked. And then I'd be taking weeds and like splitting them in half. But she knew better because she could count the roots. Staying on top of it. Yeah. I was going to do one, but my housing department said no to my neighbor. So what we have to do is we have to plant in pots or raised beds without destroying the grass. So that means I have to build one. Or plant or find some boxes or something. I do have some wooden boxes I could plant in, but I'm just kind of going to say screw it. My tomatoes did really well last year, but had to destroy the grass for it. See you later, Timothy. Have fun at Seekers. Yeah, raised beds are pretty cool. I built them once. We built ours out of railroad ties, so they were pretty cool. Oh, stop. This thing turns quick. Let's plant soybeans. Nope. Let's plant something I can. Oats. Oats sounds great. Oh man, reminds me I probably do need to fertilize this field. Oops. Good thing you can't damage the tractors. Ha, gringo. I accidentally left the time on fast forward with all those government subsidy ones, so now I'm just, you know, hanging out, farming what I can, buying what I can. You're fired, dude. You suck at farming. Don't know how to steer a tractor. Come on now. You gotta be perfect. This equipment's almost too big for this farm. Should have just made a solid parking lot. Second job for the big bed. I haven't added that to the game yet. This is the biggest articulated tractor there is, though. I have a Challenger for my other tractor, and then I've got the biggest John Deere for a regular tractor. The Challenger is a tract, and then this one's a tract. This song reminds me of Ride the Magic Bus. Ride the Magic Bus. So on Streamlabs OBS, is there a way I can have my phone as a screen along with my laptop? I want to go live, show people. So there is, depends on what type of phone you have. But there's a way you can just go live from your phone as well if you just want to do your phone. But on OBS, to have your phone as a camera, you have to use what's called, if you have an Android, it's called DroidCam. It's an app. If you don't have an Android, it has OBS Cam for an app, but it's like $14.99 to buy. DroidCam is free. Takes a lot of like installing and make sure it works right, but it's a wireless app, so if you don't have fast wireless like mine, when I use it I don't have fast wireless, so it did not work well for me, but you can do that. So DroidCam works off of wireless, and the OBS camera app for iPhone works off of hardwire. You'd have to look at those two apps and go off of the installation off of that, and then it's just as simple as adding a camera or video capture. All right, let's see what do I gotta do. Okay, give it a try. Yep. All right, let's see. I gotta plant this other field. Yeah, Big Mill's not streaming tonight. $24-hour farming stream. Probably not. So there actually is a 24-hour farming simulator stream going on right now, but it's on Twitch. I was watching it earlier. But the thing is when they stream, they don't do this. They do Farming Simulator League, which is a competition, which I really want to get into. I just got to figure out how to download it. So you download it, and then you have to sign up. You have to start a team. So Kittle was talking about getting the game for his PC. So then we would have 2, but you have to have 3. So I need to find somebody else to download it and get good at the game and then play it. Because there's like a worldwide challenge. It's a tournament. Top prize is like 1,500 euros, which is like $1,700. Be kind of cool to at least take part in. But there's so many teams. You'd have to be really, really good at it. You have 2 fields back to back, one on one side, one on the other, and you have to like start. You start in tractors at a starting line, and then you drive down to pieces of equipment, jump in them, and once you get in as a piece of equipment, so like if this red tractor was an option, then you would first one to get in that red tractor locks it for the other team, so the other team is not able to get into this red tractor. What's up, John Argent? Good to see you. So, yeah, so, and the deal of the game, too, is if one team gets in all 3 harvesters at one time, then it locks all the harvesters for the other team, and they automatically win. That's one way to win, but the other way, you just have to be faster and more efficient at farming the field. But it actually does seem pretty fun. There's a lot of like nuances in it where, so you have like a field of oats, right? You have to harvest the oats, transport the oats, bale the straw, and transport the straw. And you have to do it faster than the other one. So but there's nuances. Like, so when you're, well, you go as a harvester, you have nothing to harvest. Well, I mean, if you're doing the competition, if you get all 3 harvesters, it locks the harvesters for the other one. You have to harvest the field, and if it locks the harvesters for the other one, they usually can just stay in the harvesters until they win. But when you do that, so then when you transport like the straw bales, you have to put them on a conveyor belt up into a barn. So the more bales you have on your belt, the slower it makes the other team's belt. But you also can overload your belt, and it makes it start smoking, and like it slows it down too. So you have to be pretty efficient on that. John, I don't know where Kittle's at. Not sure what he's doing. But I just decided to jump on because Big Mill's not streaming tonight, and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna hang on here and chill out. I'll probably take a break here in a bit, get some food, some footage. Maybe I'll order pizza. I haven't ordered pizza in a long time. I made pizza. Or I'll just make pizza out of the bread I made the other day. I don't know if I have sauce. No clue. I was going to record a corn video today too. $83 to $78. So my subscribers, I have 83 and Kittle has 78. We were at a race to 75 and now we're at a race to 100. What's up, Todd? How's it going, man? Good to see you. So we just kind of, when we do the late night streams, we talk a lot of smack. You know, we talked about like those kids that you know, come in and road to 2K, road to 2K. You know, all they say is road to 2000, road to 2000. And then when they get a sub, they're like, oh, road to 2002, road to 2002. Then they get another one, road to 2003. That all they're worried about is their sub count instead of actually producing content. But so Kittle and I put that on there like, oh, road to 75, road to 75. Todd, last night when I was playing, I had a kid come on and say, can I try to roast you? I'm like, well, why would you want to do that? Like, you don't even know who I am. Like, my friends can roast me because they know who I am. And, you know, it's pretty funny. I said, if you're just trying to roast somebody you don't know, now you're just being mean. And he was like, I'm sorry, I get bullied a lot. I'm like, so why would you bully somebody if you're already getting bullied? Like, that doesn't make sense. And like, that's a really weird request to just ask if you can roast somebody. JW pulls up by 5. Yeah, last night was pretty funny. We were talking also like, hey, this could become a grow stream. Grow your farm and grow your channel. Grow your farm, grow your channel. That'd be hilarious. Put all the links in the chat and everybody sub to everybody, and the whole left side of my screen could just be covered in sub counts. Guys should have a farming related 100 sub giveaway. John, we were talking about a pack of seeds. A pack of seeds, man. I got seeds in my house actually from planting last year. No, Kittle just had stickers ordered. I'm gonna order some too. 22 O'Grow. O'Grow 22. Need some seeds, man. So, but I'm gonna order some stickers too. I just gotta make them. Gotta decide what I want to do for a logo. It's just gonna be like JW Farms. I think it's gonna have the Farming Simulator 19 logo on it. Kittles are really cool though. He showed me he told me what his are gonna look like. So, got some Dutch passion. Oh man. But yeah, his stickers seem pretty cool. But I definitely need to get on mine though. with the black logo. I can make that like right now on Teespring. I can make a whole entire separate JW Farms listing on there. You guys could buy whatever you want to buy. That logo is something I just threw together real quick. I didn't know people would like it so much. But I am going to do a different one though too. I'm going to do one that either looks like the Caterpillar or the Challenger logo. The Challenger logo back in the day when it looked pretty cool. My grandpa used to work on the Challenger development board. So it's pretty cool. No, I don't play any other games, Mike. This is literally the first video game I've ever owned. Like when I was a kid, you know, like we had Nintendo 64, all that type of stuff, but that was all my brothers. Like I never played video games. But I saw a kiddo playing this one day and I was like, are you serious? Like that looks like a really fun game. Just from growing up on a farm, you know, and helping my dad out and stuff like that looked like a really fun game. Okay. And, Gringo, I love my Challenger. Yeah, not that kind of Challenger. You jerk. But like just from growing up on a farm and like I'm pretty good at organizing stuff, and that's what this game's about, really. How good you can organize your time and try to make money off of stuff. Buy as much land as you can buy. Be efficient with your time. Now I played multiplayer the other day, and what really sucks is that you play with kids who just want to screw around. And on PlayStation you can buy like a Lamborghini car, and they're all like, "Oh, you want to race Lambos?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm on PC, man. Like I don't have a Lamborghini to race you in." Now I do have a pretty sweet green truck, but I can jump off the mountain. I only watch people play games. Some of these games have key binds. They're way too much. I don't know what a key bind means, but we were broke when I was a kid, so I'm spoiled now. Yeah. Yep, that's how I was. I was the youngest of 7 kids, and we didn't have much. Didn't have much. But we had enough. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely didn't go without a lot of things. Put your wife through medical school. My girlfriend's getting her PhD right now, which I'm glad I don't have to pay for. I mean, she doesn't have to pay for it either, but because she's in Germany. But still. Yeah, I can imagine. Imagine. The girlfriend I had before is a doctor now. And her medical school bill is footed by the military. So I can only imagine the cost of that. We had enough. I was strong. Wait, did I miss that whole part? Oats. Did I miss this whole thing? Nope. Good. There's 2 different colors. PC, there's some games that require to use a keyboard for selecting and doing different things. Oh, yeah, so that's what, I'm actually looking at a one-handed keyboard because most of the stuff is on one hand, and that's what I use as a keyboard. But I'm looking at a one-handed keyboard because my keys on this keyboard, this is like a $15 keyboard. So, I mean, it's not really the best quality you can get. But it works for, you know, YouTube and stuff like that. Just, it's whatever. But I saw some one-handed keyboards today that I think would be really, really cool to get. Escape from Tarkov. I don't know what that one is. But let's see, this guy has herbicide, so we're going to get ready to spray this. So what we can do is we can unfold it. Farm implements rock. Oh, yes. So we get that guy there. What is the point of this tiny field? Actually, though, this field didn't used to be tiny. I bought it and made it into most of it of a parking lot. So what I'm going to do is buy that land over there, which I can go here. Going to buy this land, which I will actually, what's on it right now? This is, ooh, it's ready to harvest, so that means I can buy it and get all of that. What's on it though? Growth, yellow, sunflowers. So that means I have to go buy, nope, this is brown. Oats, cool. So I can actually buy that one. And then, watch this. I get a free harvest out of it. I get all the crops out of it. For free. I got that country rap. For the music, I can change it. We got 70s. Pop radio. Electro. Country. Here we go. We'll do pop radio just for you, Todd. This is the biggest harvester, yep. It's a 45-foot header on it. 45-foot header, and I can't remember how many liters it carries, but it definitely does well. And then what I can do later is I can plow all this grass right here to make a bigger field. But this that's on the hillside, it doesn't like to harvest on because the header is so wide. So these square fields are pretty. They're all right. Build a stable for my hose. So then all this straw behind me too, I can harvest and I can bale it. Or what I'm going to do is go get a trailer to just pick it all up instead of bale it, because you make the same amount of money whether you bale it or don't bale it. But let's see here. Next week's gonna be a week. I gotta start working again. I gotta pick up coins. 100 spoke wheels. There you go, right there. So what I'll do is I'll start turning so I can make a pretty smooth field. Make a straight line for my baler. Go for the trailer that's going to collect it anyways. Laying out a heck of a line. Get on it, Todd. Get on it, boy. All right, we'll see you later, brother. Thanks, man. I'm not too worried about this channel, but it is kind of fun to see me and Kittle in a competition. Road to 100. Egg Lord is going down. When last night, when all those kids kept coming in, it was pretty funny. It's like, hey, if you sub to my channel, go ahead and sub to his too, and then they would sub to mine but not his. It's like, come on, man. And the one that the guy that came in earlier said, "Are you playing on realistic mode?" I'm like, "I'm playing on beginner mode, man. Like this first time playing this game, like this week. This is my first week playing this game." Oh, okay. Well, good luck in your future goals in Farming Simulator. Like, what future goals? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's a game. It's not that serious. My future goal is to make a living off of Farming Simulator. It's not that serious, bro. Farm life. Farm life. You don't know what I've been through. Stocks were down. Alright, cool, man. It's a game, dude. I could literally just stop right now and go back to my regular life here. Everyone has hopes and aspirations, yeah, for farm life. I wish we could put like stickers and stuff on the tractors. I'd put a big OG22 sticker right there on the side. The kids are sheltered today. This is what they think farming is. Yeah. So is that what you do for a living? Like, yes, this is actually. I actually have $166.7 million. So I'd really appreciate it if you don't try to take my money. Matter of fact, if you're not over 10 million, don't even talk to me. If you don't have 3 cowboy hats right next to your desk, then you're not a real farmer. I think it'd be funny if some of these kids that came in here saw like what I really did for a job, one, and then what my real channel, you know, what my main channel is. They're probably like, what? Huh? Huh? Probably like, oh, your other channel has almost 2,000 subs. Like, oh my god, you're so popular. Like, not really, man. Not even considered like a big channel until you hit like 10,000. And then even then, you're not even nothing compared to some channels. Just a guy playing with his coin roll. Speaking of coin roll, I almost have a full roll of peace dollars. Slowly picking them up. Oh, that's what I should be doing, is wearing my Zarek farm shirt. That's what I should be doing. It's upstairs, though. I'm getting a little fat for the Zarek farm shirt, though. That's alright. 22 and 23. Huh? Oh, yeah. Yep, that tube's all 22 and 23s. So I bought four BU peace dollars from JM last time I ordered, and the person that picked them must have picked them from the wrong bin because they picked them out of the XF bin, or XF or VF or lower, either way. Um, but I had to send them back because I ordered BU. Well, the bad thing was is one was a 24, one was a 25, and I'm like, God, if those would have been BU, that would have been great. But one was literally missing the whole rim around it, so I'm like, that's definitely not BU, so I returned them. Still waiting on them to come back. Put OG22 on my tractor and send you a pic. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. That's really cool. I'm getting a 4 foot by 4 foot JW Coins and Hobbies sticker made. I'm going to put it on a piece of plywood and make it into a sign. I'm going to hang on my wall. I don't know which one I'm going to use though, which sticker. Probably the Benji, but I don't know if I'm going to stick with the Benji or not. Very possible to do something else. Your tractor's ugly. Hey, tractor's a tractor, man. Tractors are made to get dirty. Made to get dirty, made to be ugly. Let's do this. And let's turn on the harvester. And take all this here and not have that for bales. Just get this corner. Oh, dang it. Come on. We'll go empty this. Get this corner over here. Missed it again. Oh well. Go get some water. got me a string cheese. All right, Gringo. What's up, Osby? You're the best YouTuber. Well, you must not know the channel very well. But thank you. is all this mess? Looks like spam to me. Do I know when Ursa by Karas will be released? Nope. No idea. I also don't know what you guys are saying. I don't think it's really spam. There is a lot of other people from different languages and countries that play this game, but I don't know what these guys are saying, so I put English in the title, so I figured you'd figure English. Looks like Czech to me. Is that it? Oh, got that corner. Kitty update Proximi Ericsson. I don't know what that means. Don't know what you mean, man. If you guys speak English, I will understand it. Or German or Spanish. I don't speak Czech. Zarek, I would make a mean mod. I mean, hey, you can definitely be a mod on here if you want to. But yeah, I know they just speak a different language, but I don't know where 20 channels. I want to make every vehicle in this game go 80 miles an hour. Yeah. So on that league I was talking about, John, you have fast acceleration as one of the things that you can pick. You get to pick two things. You can pick like fast acceleration and crop boost, like you get extra crops for what you harvest. But you can also like have another one where it like slows the other team down or something like that, which would be really cool. But it doesn't make them go super fast, but it does make them go faster. When you watch the games being played, they are definitely driving pretty quickly. Let's see here. But yeah, like I was saying, Zarek, I'm pretty sure they just speak a different language and they're asking me questions and I don't know what that means. I would have to copy and paste and translate and figure it out, and I don't really care enough to do that. If they want to speak, they can speak English. I put English in the title, so I'm sure they're already gone. Well, thanks for the big old like 25 people bump in here. Not a single one of you subscribed. Come on now. Come on. It's alright though. We don't need you. I don't need you. Google it in its mod pack for this. Yeah. I figured that's what they're asking is another update, but yeah. funny because if they only knew how much I knew about this game, they would know that it's pretty much nothing. Actually, let's leave that folded up. Put it down. And drop it. And let's go find a tractor. Is this the big one? Yes, it is. How in the world did you get that? Yeah, so there's a mod in here, John, where it's called government subsidy, and it gives you $100,000 an hour for every sign that you put on your property. The other day I had 10 signs on my property, and I fast forwarded the time by 120 times, and I left it on and I forgot. So I added a whole bunch of money really quickly. On accident. Well, here I am. So, I've got a lot of money for no reason. So this game, like, I'm just gonna play it like I want to and spare no expense. Yeah, tuck some sponsors. Yeah, the government sponsors. So I'm just gonna do this and, you know, spare no expense. Buy what I need to buy, whatever I want. Where is the? I think it's that one. Tippers Trailers. I think, is it that one or is it Ford Harvester headers? I'm looking for a trailer one. Oh, there we go. Loading wagons. So all I just do is go to the very right hand side, find the biggest one I can. Let's see. These have the same things. 56,000 liters. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll trick it out. I don't really need a cover. And we will go buy it. Government sponsors. Oh, this one's got rear tires that turn too. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of one of my trailers at work. Oh, there's one of my bales that I left there. Uh-oh, car coming. Oh, squeezed it. Go see if they can take it at the barn. Either that or I gotta go to the silage plant. But I think these guys can take it at the barn. That's where they take all the bales. So let's see. Yep. There we go. Nailed it. Nailed it. Couple $1,000, that's it. See if this one can pull that trailer. See if it goes any faster. Attaboy. Oh, that video he did today? Yeah, that wasn't even the pickup he had from yesterday. I think that was a different purchase. I think so. But yeah, I haven't watched the whole video yet. I saw a little bit of the preview. But yeah, definitely nice to be able to pick some of that stuff up and have a guy who will actually hold it for you and search it out for you. He gets good pickups all the time. That one yesterday was from a bank. The one I think the video he posted today, I think that was from a silver dealer, the guy that he usually deals with. The video he's making today is the one he got from his bank that he talked about last night. Because he got that, what was it, 3,000 dimes or whatever that he did today. That video that he released today, that was a big silver purchase that he got a whole bunch of dimes in. And found that 16. I saw someone asking to open a roll, but last night, yeah, that was he got a whole bunch of silver rolls from a bank for face value. What's up, Nubs? He got a lot of those old $20 rolls that somebody had in their collection. Somebody turned in a whole collection to the bank. Probably because their grandfather passed away or somebody. But yeah, super lucky on that one. He texted us and he was like, dude, he showed a video, probably one of the video clips he's going to use in the video when he makes it. But he showed the video clip of him at the bank picking it up. And, oh man, it was nuts. Just got out of work. Nice. How lucky can you get? Yep. Well, like he said, though, if it wasn't him picking it up, it would have been another guy who picks up stuff there, too. So, definitely got lucky that he did it and not somebody else. But, yeah, he was super excited when he texted yesterday. Yeah. Bad thing is he uses it, so it's not like I can be like, hey, I need a couple rolls of 40s, you know. He uses it just like I do, so. Alright, full again. Let's go dump it. That is life. Right place at the right time. You're right. Lift that trailer up. And a free basket. That's what I was saying in the chat last night. You got a free basket. I think Charlani saw it. I think Rob ignored it. It's all good. It's like he ignored the 50 comments I put in about the gold giveaway too. And then I finally had to super chat it to get him to talk about it. Uh-oh. Had a little glitch there. Best bank score is $2 Yeah, my best bank score is having my tellers be nice to me for once. And do their jobs. Actually, truthfully, my best bank score is when I was in Iowa. I went in and I was counting my change because I have to roll it at Wells Fargo like most people, like most Wells Fargos do. I have to roll it, so I was in there rolling it. And this lady brought a 1-gallon baggie full of change from her mother's estate. Well, I can't really say estate because she wasn't dead, but it was her mother's stash, and she brought it in to put it into her bank account. And I was like, ma'am, they make you roll it here. And she's like, well, I don't want to roll it. I just want to, you know, put it in the bank account. And I was like, well, they won't let you do that, you know. And she said, well, that sucks. She's like, so I have to roll it? I was like, yeah. I said, but here's the deal. I said, I collect coins. If you let me look through it, I will roll it all for you. I don't want payment for it. I don't want anything for it. All I want is to be able to look through the coins. And she was like, oh, okay. Come on now. I said, I don't want anything for it. All I want is to be able to look through the coins. And she was like, alright, well, sure. So I looked through them, and I think I picked out 8 90%ers, and that was it. I should have just bought the whole baggie off of her, but the thing was, she didn't know how much was in it, so. Oh yeah, Gringo. Welcome to the crew. Welcome to the crew. But yeah, she was like visibly distraught because she didn't want to be in the bank. Like, she was kind of like my mom's age that didn't really want to be taking care of her mother right now. And she was just like, oh my God, like, can I please just deposit this and call it good? Like, it sounded like something her mom was hoarding her about for a while. Let's get this while I'm at it. Start that row later. Found an 18 head in the box the other day. That's awesome. 18 heads they're always exciting to find. Cause such like a rare find. I mean, not necessarily a rare coin, but it's just like a rare find. It rarely ever happens. Now I do know somebody has got a few of them. I can't remember who it was. Crappie Tim. Crappie Tim has found a bunch. There we go. Let's get this last little bit. There we go. How bad Big Mo choked this morning on jerky? Oh, it was good. It's pretty good. He kept saying like, "Oh, I'm done. Nope, no more." Of course, everybody, the chat wanted more, but he was like, "Oh no way." I mean, truthfully though, if you can't handle spicy food, then, or like me, like I can handle a lot of different foods. I may not do well with spicy food, but I can definitely handle it. But he was hating life. All right, Nubs. He was definitely hating life. It was pretty funny though. But by the time we got done video chatting at the end of this, after the stream, he was fine. What's up, Bonnie Bushu? Yeah, after we were done video chatting, he was fine. He was just like, I don't know how people do it. People like Nate, like nothing phases Nate. It's funny when all he does is just complain it had a bad flavor instead of that it was too hot. Yeah. See, that's the thing. A lot of people too, though, like, oh, I can handle something really, really, really spicy, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then they're like, they try something, and they're like, oh wait, nope, maybe I lied because that's definitely way too hot. And I mean, I can handle really spicy stuff if it's like normal people really spicy, not like I'm Superman of all the Fire Kings. I can handle all the spice. Like, no, nope. Yeah, it's pretty rough. But like I said, like if he would have kept eating it, if he would have kept eating it and eating more and more and more, the burn would have been a lot less. Um, but it would have just, it only burns once, you know, like when you're eating it. What you do is start eating and then just let it burn and just keep eating it because it's not going to get any worse. Unless maybe there was like a seed or something in there. It would hit a seed, that would have been pretty bad. That would have been hilarious, but not good for him. Same. Spicy by normal standard, not spicy by Spice Lords. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I like spicy like my dad eats. Like if your nose is just barely running, it's good. Like I like Buffalo Wild Wings spicy. You know what I mean? Like I've never done the Blazing challenge, but I feel like I could handle it, you know? Like to me that doesn't seem crazy spicy. It does seem spicy, but not like unbearable. Burns twice in and out. Yeah. Somebody was saying that today on stream. Like, oh, you feel fine now, but just wait till later. And it's funny that sometimes such a little amount will get you real good. Even if you're eating normal food, like he's eating barbecue all day, you know, like that's what he's gonna be eating. But that little tiny amount just might do him in. Oh, Zaxby's. I am familiar with Zaxby's. I think I've only eaten there once though. I guess I never really thought about them having wings. I think all I thought about them was chicken strips. Kind of like a just different Raising Cane's, I guess. BW onion ring sauce? Yeah, that's pretty good. So when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I usually get mango habanero, and then I get I think it's hot. And then like when Rob and I go there, I get mango habanero and I get the jalapeno something or other. I get that one. That's pretty good. I only go there with him or I guess by myself once in a while, but I have to drive like an hour and 15 minutes to get to the closest one. Cheese, like spicy cheese or just regular, just any type of cheese. I can eat cheese all day, sadly. But yeah, like I just devoured 4 string cheeses right here just a minute ago. Wimpy, Tongue Torch, Nuclear, and Insane. Huh. I like, I know people sometimes don't like them, but what's that wing place? Wingstop? I think it's called Wingstop. They have one here a couple hours away that I stop at when I travel home. Lactose intolerant. Yeah, that sucks. I thought I was for a while, but then I started drinking more of it. Because when I was a kid, I used to drink probably like 2 gallons of milk per week, you know. And then I just realized that I didn't really drink enough or eat enough dairy And then every time I would drink milk or something, it would shock my system. And then all of a sudden, be on the toilet all day. But yeah. And then I started drinking it. I drink it every day now. I drink milk every day. Pasteurized. I don't drink raw milk from places that I don't trust or that I don't know of. So I won't ever buy raw milk from like a grocery store or anything, you know. But I just drink milk from the grocery store. I used to get raw, or not raw. I used to get goat's milk from somebody when I lived in Iowa. I used to work at a grocery store, and they would always stop and ask if I wanted some. Yeah, of course I do. So I'd always get it and try it. But raw milk, I wouldn't trust just from anywhere. My dad used to drink it as a kid from their cows on the farm. He used to tell me he'd go down there and pull the cream right off the top and eat a little spoonful of it. I was like, all right, interesting. Yeah, that also with processing comes some issues for certain people. But yeah, I guess it all depends on your system. Depends on if you depends on how you treat your system, really. If all you eat is processed crap, then it's probably all your body's going to be able to take. But then again, if all you eat is organic, you know, good for you stuff, once you eat something that's processed, you're not going to have a good day. Alright, see you later, Gringo. I'm probably going to get some food too. I don't know what I'm going to go eat though. I thought about going somewhere. Crawfish? Probably not. Where does spicy beef jerky fall on the processed or good for you scale? Heh. Well, it's definitely processed, but then again, like that stuff that Big Mill got, it depends on what they used in it. Did they use preservatives? A lot of people, preservatives mess up their system. So like when you go to Germany, they don't allow preservatives in their food. So when you go there, you could still eat like, I went and ate a 3.5 pound schnitzel one time. Huge, just absolutely huge. The next day, I felt just fine. Now, not the same day, but the next day, I felt just fine. If I would have done that in the States, I would have felt like crap for a good like day or 2 days afterwards. Just because of the preservatives that are in the meat and stuff like that. But just over there, it's just cleaner eating. You still eat the same type of food, it's just a lot cleaner. Yeah, if I eat fast food, I'm pretty much done for the rest of the day. And even if it doesn't make me go to the bathroom, it just makes me feel like crap. Like, I'm sure you probably heard a lot of people say, like, oh, McDonald's in Europe is just better. Well, it is, because they don't allow that crap in their food. You get lettuce on your burger, and it's actual lettuce. Not like this little shredded garbage crap. A tomato that's not green. Tomato that looks like it just came out of your garden. Now I want McDonald's. Dang it. Come on now. Alright, anything else to pick up? No. Okay. Let's go dump this. Computer's having some issues today. I don't have anything else running right now. Let's see, what do I want to eat today? Sonic sounds good, but they close in 30 minutes. Ooh, that burger place in town sounds good too. Mexico Lindo. I would go to Fox's, but they're not doing dine-in right now. No dine-in, no dine-in, no dine-in. Alright, I think we'll go to the burger place. Doo-doo-doo. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off of here and go eat some food. Probably be back on later. If you guys want to hang out, see you later. Save the game. Quit the game. See you later, Eric.